Hi everyone, so today we are going through the authentication labs on Portswigger. So this one basically says there's a new username enumeration and then password brute force, and so we're going to have to find the username, find the password. I'm assuming there's no account lockout, so let's hope this one's an easy one. So they have provided us with a password list, so what we're going to do is basically just intercept it and fire straight into interceptor. So this is obviously a request, interceptor, payloads. So what we've got to do is we've got to clear these because we're only after the username enumeration. Originally, because you put them both in, I suppose you could put them both in together with the cluster bomb, but my bit is the community edition and it's slow, so I'm not going to do that. So I'll do it the official way. So basically what we're doing is we're just grabbing the files that I have already taken out and just running them and see which one comes back with a different command. You could do this the proper way. You could add a comment and grep where it's going to be successful. But what we are basically looking for, actually, that's a very good point, I didn't even check. So if we let this run through, so it says invalid username, inspect, I will do this properly actually. So if we take this, how did I do this last time? So network, reload, resend, log in. So the best way to do this is basically go on the network, inspect, go on the network tab, and we should be able to see the actual code that it's made. So I'm just going to take this. No, I'm not. Where does it say that it comes back false? It must be quicker to do it. I'll just do this way. So we're looking for this. So if we go back to our intruder, options, grep search that. I believe it ends with, we'll just do to the word login because that's what I can see without clicking off it. So it should pull back quite a bit to be fair, but I have to run it again. So there you go. So although it does print out loads of this, after the is warning, I've just done it the quickest way possible, just to show you which username comes back. There is 100 of these, so I hope it doesn't take forever. This can be stopped. There you go. So this is the. No. So if we pause this, so there you go. So now we've managed to enumerate the password, the username. We can send this to intruder to make it even quicker. What we're going to do is we're going to load in the passwords, go to position, clear. So now because we know this is a valid username because of username enumeration, we are basically just going to fire the passwords at this. This one should turn back a 200 code, so this one should be a lot easier. Oh, they all come back with a 200 code apparently. I'll do this again. Go rep is warning to log in again. So there you go. So it's just a matter of waiting now. So what this is obviously a basic authentication problem. I personally haven't seen many websites that actually use this, to be honest. Most of them have incorrect username and password or something more vague, so you can't tell if the username's right. You have to kind of delve into more detail to actually be able to find out what's the correct username. Most of the time, some of the best ways to do this is just simple information leakage. So if a website is basically displaying. That's why we're doing it. So normally this, so say this isn't here. Normally, in fact, they'd have a contact us page or something along those lines where you can kind of determine what username's there. Especially with things like Hack the Box and Try Hack Me, they have clues in them anyways. Official websites, so websites that I've done specific pen tests on myself, they haven't give anything back really. They tend to be a lot better, obviously, because it's real world and they're not built to be insecure. But you still do see a lot of this stuff. I've only seen one website in my entire pen testing career, and that was only a year or two. But my entire time doing pen testing, I've only ever seen one where you can, and it was a WordPress site where it just said invalid username, and I could just basically password spray or password one, just for every time it just basically says password one, and then we run a load of usernames at it, so it makes it, basically I have a massive list of usernames I've compiled over the time anyways, but this is basically a good way to do it. Yeah, it's a very basic authentication issue, but it does creep up now and again. This should be done by now. Nope. Still not found a password. So yeah, so this is the main issue with obviously having not having Burp Pro. I have been debating putting the recording software on my work laptop or using a hard drive to basically run it from there. But obviously it might come with client sensitive data, or it might reveal places I work, places I've worked for. So I don't really see that as an option, to be honest. But I'm not gonna lie, I thought this would take 2 minutes. I did overestimate it a little bit. Yeah, it is. Is it going to be? I bet it's number 97. I will pause this and come back to you when it's done. So we're back. So it looks like Matthew is the password. So this is obviously Matthew as the password is basically trying to. Did I just close that? Basically, he's trying to redirect. So all these are 200s and just come back incorrect password, which is normal. But obviously the username Matthew isn't. So if we go to repeater, is proxy slow? No, it's not. So if we send this, I'm not sure if it wants to delete a user after we've logged in, but no, it wants it to log in basically. So if we take the username, password, and just log in. There we go, so there's the challenge complete. I'll see you all in the next one.